GPS.
Denise and Jason are on a road trip. Denise is driving.
Use your GPS.
Use yours, F-head.
My battery is dead and I don't have my charger. Just use yours.
There's something wrong with the GPS on my phone. It only takes me to bad places.
Oh, BS.
It's true. Not evil places like that big and tall and cloven hoof store or Kohl's.
Oh, Kohl's. And that's effing horrible. You know they have mini golf sets for your desk.
One time, it took me to that petting zoo fight club.
Petting Zoo Fight Club.
Mommy, why does that goat have a black eye?
I can't talk about it. Probably a doorknob.
Did that lamb just punch that rabbit?
I can't talk about it. Oh, no. Oh, they saw us. Run, Dolly.
Back to the car.
My GPS takes me to bad places, like buffet restaurants at 2:45 in the afternoon when the food has been sitting under the heat lamp since 10:45 in the morning, and the shrimp are starting to reanimate.
Buffet at 2:45.
Brothers and sisters, we have been under the lights in those uncomfortable steamer trays for too long. We have been simmering in what isn't even our own juices. We are not bad shrimp. We are very angry shrimp.
Back to Denise's car.
Bad shrimp are way more dangerous than angry shrimp.
There's a gas station. Just pull over and I'll get a charger for my phone.
Does my GPS scare you?
How could it not?
Hey, it is episode 20. Try me home, skillet. Give it up for our amazing cast, Cassidy Kennedy. Robb Hudspeth.
Hello.
I am Richard Houghton, and this is our special guest star, Jena West. All right, you ready to do the thing?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Cassidy. Let's do the thing.
Steven Startle Center.
It was ruining my life. Every time I saw a link that said, here's what the president doesn't want you to know, I had to click it.
Is clickbait ruining your life?
I wanted to see what the president was hiding from me. But when I clicked the link, there was a form to fill out or download. Half of the time my screen was locked up, you guys. I was supposed to be working.
Those attractive links that only lead to ruin.
Of course, I want to see jaw-dropping photos of Rudy Huxtable all grown up. Who wouldn't? It's a healthy male response, and I click the link. Sometimes 5 or 6 times a day.
At the Steven Startle Center, we know how hard it is to resist those links.
When I first got to the center, I thought it was a little strange to have that laser gun sight red dot on my hoo-ha, like they had a sniper trained on me down there.
Hoo-ha is not a medical term, but you know what she means.
But I soon realized that finding out how many of my neighbors are serving a fortune by refinancing wasn't exactly worth being shot in the cooch.
Using subtle aversion therapy,
Subtle?
we give you your internet life back.
For me, having one of those rubber riot bullets ricochet off my penis into my scrot was all it took for me to say, I don't need to see how Mary Kate and Ashley look today. I don't care how jaw-dropping it is.
Our aversion techniques
I still have to go to scrot physical therapy 4 times a week.
will give you the tools to say, I am not going to click on that. I admire my privates too much. Practical Kung Fu Jobs. Hey, Kay, you have to help us.
With our job interview skills.
What's in it for me?
The satisfaction of a job well done?
That is the dumbest effing thing I have ever heard in my life.
Oh, yeah? What about this?
Hey, if you help us with our interview skills, we will take you out on a night on the town with our first paycheck.
Yeah. How about you just give me that paycheck to pay me back for all the spit you have stolen from me over the years?
No way we're going to make that much money.
I'll do it. I'm too high to drive anyways. Let me ask you some standard interview questions.
Me first.
All right, Lewis. How would you describe yourself?
Kind of a lumpy, blobby fellow with no discernible talents.
Or you may want to lead with, I'm a real go-getter. But what would you say your best qualities are?
One time, I ate a whole cat.
Okay. Or you might mention your attention to detail.
All right, we're all set to interview.
Sure are. Kung Fu, Lewis!
Kung Fu, bud.
Mrs. Field's office.
So, Bud, what would you say what are your best qualities?
Okay, well, one of my best qualities is my attention to detail. Like, I've been staring at your side boob since I walked in.
If I wasn't so hopped up on antipsychotics, I'd be blushing.
I dig a boss that blushes.
You can start tomorrow as supervisor in my sporting goods store.
Thank you! You know, I'd hug you, but 8 times out of 20, my hugs lead to sex.
Let's see if we can get that up to 9 times. I think this is going to work out just fine, Bud.
Yes!
The snapping turtle frightening arena.
Lewis. May I call you Luz?
Sure.
Luz. How would you describe yourself?
Well, my body is shaped like a regular human man, and I have many discernible talents.
Have you ever lost a finger to a snapping turtle?
Do toes count?
Lewis, how about we start you out as a snapping turtle fight trainee?
You mean I have to fight snapping turtles?
Of course not. The snapping turtles fight each other. Yes, you fight the snapping turtles. Can you start at 2:45 a.m.?
Hell yes! I'd hug you, but 8 times out of 10, that leads to me needing a tissue.
Let's see if we can get that down to 7 times. Lewis, this has a slim chance of working out.
Did you call me slim?
Back in the Bud and Lewis's boarding house room.
I got a job, Lewis!
Me too, bud!
Kung Fu, Lewis!
Kung Fu, bud!
Check out!
Natalie and Jay stand in line at the checkout counter.
I never use the self-checkout. It's so impersonal.
I usually use the self-checkout, but I couldn't get my grapes to scan. Is it me? Do I just look like someone who would want to hear whatever it is that you have to say?
You know, if I was an explorer, we'd all still be living in Portugal, chiefly exporting textile products, wood, and copper.
So picking up social cues is not something you do?
Sure, it's pretty there, but it would be crowded, and my Portuguese is rusty.
Suddenly, I hate grapes.
By the way, Rusty Portuguese was my stage name when I was on the groundbreaking early 70s sitcom, That's My Pop.
I wasn't alive in the 70s. Kind of wish I was dead now.
I played Cody's ethnically ambiguous friend Guillermo. Now, Guillermo was the name of every ethnically ambiguous character in the 1970s, and that was by law. I could have been Mexican. I could have been Puerto Rican. Oh, well, I mean, that's pretty much it.
But could you be quiet?
My catchphrase was, I know about that Cody.
Pretty racist catchphrase, even for the early 70s.
Burt Reynolds was supposed to be my co-star on That's My Pop, but he was so outraged by my catchphrase that he stormed off the set.
I bet that's not why. You're a freak!
Where Mr. Reynolds was known for being passionate about ethnically biracial young boys, but I'm not here to bash Burt Reynolds.
No, you're here to squeeze out every last molecule of my patience.
He settled out of court with my family, the settlement money, and the series didn't last long. My friendship with Burt lasted through puberty.
You should save this type of conversation for your therapist. I'm confident you have one.
Burt would send me gifts that my parents said were not appropriate for me, but somehow they were extremely appropriate for them. Oh, where are you going?
Tad.
Whoosh. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Ugh, I don't think it did any damage. I just tapped your bumper. Look, let me get you my insurance information. Okay?
I didn't have any brothers or sisters, so my stepmom and stepdad rented siblings for me. It went something like this.
Gosh, we're glad you're our stepchild.
Though it must be a little strange for you, living with 2 step-parents.
Strange in a wonderful way. And since we're not actually related, it opens up all kinds of wonder.
Oh, Randy, your Wednesday brother is here. Try not to soil him.
Thank you, stepdad. And we're back.
Why are you telling me this? Did you hit your head?
So I'm hanging out with Tad, my Wednesday brother, and we're eating a bag of Oreos.
Oreos, huh? Okay, do you have low blood sugar?
And we get down to the last one, and I get up to let the rental dog out. So, that's right, Amalgamated Fido. Go outside.
Okay, I can just write down my insurance information if that's easier.
And while I'm letting Amalgamated Fido out, Tad takes the last cookie and shoves it in his mouth.
Or, since there's no real damage, I could just back away slowly toward my car.
I come back, and Tad's choking. Now, this was before the FDA had approved the Heimlich maneuver. Now, I didn't know what to do, so I hit Tad in the stomach as hard as I could.
Look, at first I didn't want to involve the police, but...
And Tad, he didn't stop choking, but it did make a nice fist-shaped bruise on his corpse.
Listen, we're going to need you to send us another rental child. Yes, the last one is kind of, dead. Good thing he was Chechenian, right?
Shaman.
Shelly meets Eric for brunch.
Hey, Eric. Thanks for coming. We need to talk.
Yeah, there's a grocery store by my house that has weird stuff like shark repellent, but not the stuff I need.
Did you not hear me? I said we need to talk.
Yeah, the only reason I go there is because one of the cashiers reminds me of Darla from The Little Rascals.
We've had some good times together, Eric, and Darla from the Little Rascals?
If she was like 54 and working in a grocery store.
I think she would be like 90. We've had some good times together.
I went there the other night to get ice cream, and I see a sign that says, "We don't have any ice cream."
Why would you make a sign that starts with what you don't want?
There were a few signs. One said, "We don't have any ice cream, but we do have an ice cream-like product made out of rice milk."
Ugh, rice milk? There's like a billion kinds of milk I would rather have than rice milk.
Rattlesnake milk, for example. Rattlesnake milk would turn you into a shaman. Saw that on Walker, Texas Ranger.
For a lawman, that guy sure had a lot of psychedelic hallucinations.
Yeah, I did a lot of shape-shifting, too.
Right? He was an eagle like every other week.
I always thought it would be cool to be a Texas Ranger. You get to wear a cowboy hat to work, and you don't have to ride bulls.
Or strip.
Or do rope tricks. You want to make a Texas Ranger feel good? Go up to them and tell them, "Nice costume." I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What did you want to talk to me about?
I hear the waffles are great here.
Snuggletown Deli. Green-eyed Rita.
Eppie the honeybee hangs a closed sign on the door. Hoppy the grasshopper hops at the door.
I came as fast as I could. What's the emergency?
Wait until everyone gets here.
Rita the swallow flies in the window.
I came as fast as I could. What's the emergency?
Kenny the fish who can live on land plops in.
You three have much more land mobility than I do.
Jeez, you sound like a broken record.
I bet the emergency has something to do with the Queen of Snuggletown pageant.
It
Minute. What?
Stop talking at the same time.
Can't help it.
Gosh, Eppie, if you're going to enter, I'll bow out gracefully. You're 10 times more beautiful than I am.
Oh, that's not true. Maybe 4 times more
20.
beautiful.
30.
So, I'm ugly as spit?
Oh, that's not true at all.
Depends on what kind of spit.
Oh, and the lighting. Now, I have an idea, Hoppy. You coach Eppie, and I'll coach Rita. We'll get them ready for the pageant.
Oh, what a great idea. May the best bird and bug or fish and bug combination win.
Hoppy and Eppie practiced together.
That's right, Eppie. Shake that stinger.
It's not just a beauty pageant. It's an intelligence pageant, too.
Pete, I'm a freaking grasshopper. What the F do I know about intelligence?
Rita and Kenny hide nearby.
Now, I need to take a break and find some water, or I'll be sushi.
Golly, Kenny, the fish who can live on land. Eppie is so beautiful. I'll never be able to beat her.
Well, Rita, it's simple. All you have to do is cheat. Poop on her right before she goes on stage.
Maybe the judges will like a pooped on bee.
Did you just hear yourself?
You're right. I'll do it.
It's the day of the pageant. Rita circles overhead while Hoppy gives Eppie some last-minute advice. Kenny just flops and gasps.
Oh, make sure you smile.
Like this? It's hard with my bee mouth. Oh, look, it's Rita circling above us. Hi, Rita.
Bombs away!
You look so beautiful, Rita.
Rita flies down next to Eppie.
Gosh, Eppie, you do too. I got so jealous I was going to poop all over you.
Oh, sounds like Kenny's idea.
It was.
Nark!
But now I realize winning a pageant is not worth ruining our friendship.
Thanks, Rita. I'm winning this bitch. Later, losers.
That's not how I saw this working out.
Yellow Jackets!
Tell me again why you need the nipple reconstruction.
Yellow Jackets hate it when you whop their nest with a piece of Hot Wheel track.
So what? I'm a busy woman.
I tried it when I was like 7.
What does that have to do with your nipple?
I whapped a Yellow Jacket nest with my Hot Wheel track, and one of them flew out and attached itself to my nipple and stung me. I want a new one.
May I see the nipple?
Not yet. That will be your reward. Have you ever been stung on the nipple by a Yellow Jacket?
I had bees sting my lips and plump them, actually.
Oh, I'm not sure if the pain from being stung on the nipple by a Yellow Jacket is worse, or the shock from being stung on the nipple by a Yellow Jacket.
It is pretty shocking.
No, I ran home crying. I mean, my nipple's gonna fall off. Mr. McLaren, my next door neighbor, said.
Oscar, your nipple's not going to fall off.
But I knew he wasn't a doctor like you. I don't know why I let him bite out the stinger.
He really wanted to?
Yeah, I guess that was it.
May I see it?
I'm embarrassed.
Damn. It does make you want to bite it.
Mr. McLaren?
North
Park. Amanda meets her sister Kate for coffee.
North Park.
Even driving here, I'm going south on Central and I start thinking about North Park.
I love North Park.
North Park, the mall, where they have a constant parade of old people with blue hair.
Old people doing their plastic surgery reveal.
How do you like the new cheeks? They're stain resistant.
And old school flamboyant gay people.
The sconces are fabulous.
And they have that awesome planter in the middle that kids have been playing on for years.
Right, it's the brick planter that you run up the side, grab onto, and slide down.
It was so fun when I was a kid, and I think it would be so fun now. I really want to slide on that thing.
What's stopping you?
I started to do it the other day, but the security guard caught my eye.
I wouldn't.
She shook her head, and he patted her belt like she had a gun or a taser, but I think it was bubble tape.
Try me, home skillet.
I left. Didn't want to get to causing a scene or get gum in my hair.
Probably the right move.
I'll be back.
Let me know when I'll distract that bitch. We can take turns sliding.
Saturday Dad.
Oh, no.
Again.
Okay, Mom works on the weekend. You know what that means.
Same stupid diner every week.
You are lucky to have a diner to go to, young lady.
I'll just go in, Cindy, unless you want to hear about the diner shortage of 83.
I'm going. Gosh.
Inside the Golden Eagle.
Not her again. She pinches my face. That can't be legal for strangers to do.
Yeah, she honks. She honks my ponytail. Who the F does that?
Tracy approaches the table.
There they are. Look at that face.
She pinches Ronnie's cheek.
Look at that ponytail. Honk, honk.
She honks Cindy's ponytail.
Oh, and there's that poor divorced dad. Oh, this must be his weekend with the kids.
That's why he makes us wear clothes that don't match when we come here.
It's not just because he's an idiot who doesn't know what clothes go together.
Okay, quiet. Don't spoil this. Ronnie, say what I asked you to say.
No.
Do it.
We love this place. New dad never takes us out to eat.
Oh, that pretty lady doesn't want to hear about how badly new dad treats you.
Oh, tell you what, the kids' breakfasts are on the house.
Wow, you don't have to do that.
I insist.
She takes their orders and leaves.
How many times are we going to do this?
Until it stops working.
New dad wouldn't make us do it.
Shut up and color your placemat.
Dad, he's 15.
Uncle Vic, moving.
That's my suitcase, Uncle Vic.
I'm taking it to be repaired.
With your things in it?
Yeah, my luggage repair guy is a stickler for detail.
Are you moving out?
Well, that sounds so harsh.
Is someone after you?
Yeah, when you look this great, all women are after you.
Really? Why are you leaving? You didn't get a new job, did you?
Jobs are for sheep, Katie.
You didn't find a new place to live, did you?
New places to live are for sheep with jobs.
Then why are you leaving?
I woke up this morning and came into your room to listen to you sleep, Katie, and that just got me to thinking.
I don't want to hear what that got you to thinking about, Uncle Vic.
Smart, beautiful young woman like you doesn't need her creepy uncle around. I'm afraid I'm holding you back.
Did you just pack some of my underwear, Uncle Vic?
I just think you'll be better off without me.
Oh, you're really leaving?
It's time, Katie.
Let me help you with the suitcase.
Thank you, Katie. I'm going to miss you. Are you going to say something?
No, Uncle Vic. I'll cry.
Till next time, Katie.
Bye, Uncle Vic.
And that is going to do it for us. That was episode 20, right?
Yep, episode
Try Me
20.
Home Skillet. Written by Richard Houghton, performed by Cassidy Kennedy, Robb Hudspeth, special guest star Jena West. I am Richard Houghton. Does anybody have anything they'd like to plug?
Feature film Undying that is going to be coming out, written and directed by the wonderful James Logan. Look it up. Amazing.
Oh, I've got lots of things on the, lots of irons in the fire. Yeah, that's it. Irons in the fire. Gina?
I'm not at liberty to discuss right now.
Ooh.
Oh, I have one more thing, actually. There is a Star Wars fan film that's being created here in Dallas. Our other host that is here, Nicole Holt, is one of the leads. She
Or Nicole Hodges?
Oh my gosh, Nicole. Oh my gosh. No, I didn't just do that. Nicole Hodges is one of the leads.
I got your back, Nicole.
And we are, oh my gosh, I feel so bad. And we are launching the Kickstarter on Monday. So for any of you guys out there wanting to participate, come out.
Cool. And Yoga Garage is actually getting closer?
Yes. Okay, well, then I do have something to plug.
That's all I got.
We still got 4 minutes, Richard.
All right. Well, tell us a story, Rob.
Okay, well, there was this guy named Mr. Habadabba,
Yeah.
And Mr. Habadabba had this like lady who worked for him named Erin.
Yeah.
And she would always call in sick. It was amazing. She did it all the time. I mean, she would come into work and she would be like, "Oh, hi, Mr. Habadabba, cough, cough." And I would say, "Erin, why don't you just try actually coughing instead of saying cough, cough? It doesn't really sell what you're trying to do here." Pretty wild stuff, isn't it?
That is pretty wild stuff.
I think
so.
she might say that it was part of her sickness.
She might.
Possibly.
Yeah, but back to pretty cuts.